Hey, what's up, guys? This is Cody the Coin Raptor, and in today's video, I want to talk about another thing that's causing Bitcoin prices to plummet, and that is that Bitcoin miners have been selling. But before we get to that, be sure to subscribe to my channel if you like this content. Be sure to check out my Twitter account for the most up-to-date information, and be sure to like and leave a comment below. All right, so Bitcoin has been down over 4%. I know it says right here 3.5%, but we've seen an even a larger drop in the Bitcoin price. It has recovered quite a bit in the last day or so. But one of the reasons why we've seen such a huge downturn in the Bitcoin price is because miners have been selling. And so what we have here is the Bitcoin miner Netflow total on CryptoQuant. And this shows us an example of the data here of the last couple of days. And so what we have here is the green here is a flow into the miner's wallets or the miner reserves, and then the red is a flow out of the miner's wallets, presumably into exchanges. And so what we've seen here is that on the 28th of February, we saw a pretty massive outflow from the miner's reserve. And if we actually take a look at the miner's reserve, we can see it illustrated here, in which we've seen this pretty massive dip down here to a previously unseen level. In fact, if we go and we zoom out, we take a look at the all-time, we can see that it hasn't been at this level of reserve since about the 1st of December. So now it's actually coming back. So what this tells me is in the past couple of days, miners have been selling this Bitcoin collapse. So you can see here transposed here with the price, and we can see that as the price decreased over the last week, we can see that miners are also selling dramatically. And this kind of accelerated as soon as Bitcoin went to that 23,100 level. And then we can see that after it popped up here a little bit, and as soon as it continued downwards, we can see this last whole leg downwards here from 23,600 down to 22,300. That was very likely caused by a pretty massive number of miners selling their Bitcoin. And one of the miners that have been selling the most lately has been Riot, or Riot Platforms. They are one of the largest Bitcoin miners, and they've recently put out a statement on their operations. Because they're a publicly traded company, they have to put out these statements once a quarter and then once a year. But what they've said so far is that they produced 675 Bitcoin as of February of 2023, which is an increase of 55% compared to February of 2022. Now, Riot holds approximately 7,058 Bitcoin as of February 28th, all mined by the company's operations. And they've sold 600 Bitcoin recently, generating net profits of approximately 14.2 million. So taking this into account, they've sold 600 Bitcoin recently, and that would definitely factor into what we've seen here of the massive decline in the number of Bitcoin in miners' wallets. But that's not all, okay? So I also want to go ahead and take a look at the network hash rate. So the network hash rate is the totality of all the processing power in the Bitcoin blockchain. And what we've seen here is we had kind of a little bit of a dip here. We had an all-time high peak here at about February 19th. And then we come down here to about February 26th, and we can see we have a bit of a trough, and then it comes back up again. So from the top here, we've had miners coming online and mining Bitcoin, and then some miners were shut off after Bitcoin reaches a certain price, and then they're restarted again as Bitcoin increases. And so what we've seen so far is the fact that these miners so far are very close to all-time highs for hash rate, so they are still very strong at the moment. We're seeing more miners brought online. We have yet to see a huge decline in the hash rate right now. So for the most part, it seems like miners are still very healthy, and they are selling in droves. And actually, if we go ahead and take a look at the next metric I want to talk about, which is the Puell multiple, the Puell multiple is going to give us an idea if they've been selling profitably or not. And so the Puell multiple right now, what it's showing us is that anytime that it's out of this green zone right here, anytime it's out of this green zone, they are selling more profitably. And so we've seen this kind of huge rise up here from the lows here. And right now, it's currently at the same level of profitability that we saw back in March of 2022 and about February, all the way back to about December. So it's fairly profitable right now for miners, and they're taking advantage of this opportunity in order to sell their Bitcoin, and that's having a negative impact on the price. So this selling behavior, it seems like it's going to continue for some time, and it's probably going to weigh the price down until they stop selling. All right. So that's all I've got for you guys today. If you guys like this content, let me know. Like, subscribe, and go ahead and leave a comment as well. Let me know what you guys think about the miners. And if you want to see more miner-centric videos, I'm definitely interested in hearing about that. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think that the miners are going to stop selling, or do you think that they will continue to sell and drive the prices lower? All right, so that's all I've got for you guys today. This is Cody the Coin Raptor, and I've hoped to catch you guys in the next video.